Hi, I'm William, CYBERTRUCKco, and today I'm going to be showing you our bumper light brackets to adapt kinds of different lights. I'm going to take you through the installation process. It begins in here. We're going to remove this liner of the front, and then I'm going to show you the wiring. These are some of the tools I'll be using. It's basically a 10mm ratchet, 4mm Allen, flat screwdriver, some 11mm wrenches, a crimping tool for connectors, and you'll need a socket, or you can do this with a variety of tools to take off the end bumper pieces. Let's get started. One of the first steps you'll do is take these off. So I'm going to use a socket to give this a half turn basically, and then from there our part has been taken off many times, so it's not in good shape, but yours won't be. There's two, one on each side. Take side here. Then you'll go ahead and pop this panel off here. It has some pop clips, and we'll give a link to the Tesla service manual that'll show you all the details. Basically this comes off. You'll access these little covers here, which has these 10mm. Now go ahead and take those off, and I'll come right back. Okay, for the next step, you'll lift this cover out and make sure you unplug your switch. For the next step, you'll get this basically a reducer from 48 volts to 12 volts, and this little box can be controlled with the switch that's already built into your car. So basically we have one already installed here, but you'll find these two wires here, which is a brown and a blue, and a red and a blue. Now the red and the blue will go to the red wire. The brown and blue will go to the pair black wire. So this has an input and the output. So what you're wiring right now from the car is the input. The output will go to your light. This is the output, the yellow and black, and that'll go to the connector for whatever light you choose. We've chosen a Baja Designs set of linkables here. You can also add single pods or a variety of other lights, and I'll show you how to mount this right now. To mount the actual unit to the car, we've chosen to use a double-sided stick tape. We'll supply a little square of that, and that keeps it in place. Now this is our light harness from our light bar below. Now to actually get the unit connected, you'll receive a pair of these butt connectors, and you'll need a crimper plier, and that basically turns into this. Then you could heat shrink these at the very end. All right. So in your bracket kit, you'll receive two of these and the spacers and hardware you need to mount it. To commence the installation, we're going to start with the passenger side of the car. You can start on the right, doesn't matter. Since we are installing these Designs linkables, the end of the harness has to go through here. So I'm just going to fish that through there first and then put on our bracket. So through this hole here, you'll be able to route your harness. Then you'll have to reach into the top of the front here, through here, and grab that harness to connect to your module. So I'm in an awkward position here, but I'm gonna reach through that hole there, and I'm gonna pull the harness out and connect that to our step-down converter. So I've got the light harness passed through that area, and now our bracket basically goes on like this. You get the bolt, pass it through there, two spacers behind it, and get this guy in here. And I leave everything loose until I get both sides on there. So that gets it started, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, and then bolt this here. So the process is the same on this side. Basically, take your M6 by 50, put a washer on there, that through there, two spacers, and the original plastic cap snap right off there. There's one bolt retaining here, it's 10mm. Go ahead and remove that and place this here. I'm only going to lightly start it, get everything together, and then tighten it at the end. It's started. Now if you're working by yourself, these helpers are going to take you a long way. So I basically just suspend the light here, cut these off later. That kind of helps you so it won't be falling all over the place. So now actually attaching your linkables or any other light, we have these three different places, and the way I'm going to do this one is with a washer and a bolt and a spacer to get the right distance. It's going to basically come through here, the spacer here, put this through the light there, put a washer in here, and then on that very end. It's gonna look like that. I'm gonna set everything loosely on both sides. You know, this is still loose, this is loose. I'm gonna do the other side and then tighten everything once it's all together like this. Everything's still loose. I'm gonna tighten the other side. Basically, I'm gonna set up the other side the same way and then tighten everything once everything's suspended in place. Well, this is a bit out of order, but this was supposed to be taken off first. It's kind of self-explanatory. You pop this off. It just has a couple little retainer clips. Once you've taken this off, there's going to be a 10mm bolt there. Take that bolt off and you won't be using it again. Just like the other side, we're going to take one of these bolts, the washer through there, this guy through here, the spacer on it, and pass this through bracket here, the washer on the inside and the nut at the end. Now we're gonna go ahead and tighten everything up, these bolts and adjust it. Make sure you don't pinch your harness here. These guys, take your helper out, it's no longer needed. Thing on this side, basically tightening up this bolt here. Now we're able to adjust this where we want it to. That's it. So make sure you secure the harness and cables with zip ties and any insulating tape you may need. You should heat shrink those. Obviously this is just a how-to, but you don't want anything vibrating. Now to return all the trim back to the car, basically take this part and don't forget to plug in your access. Plug that in first and set this into position. Once you've set this into position, this is the next part. Basically this snaps in place. You'll see here these guides go in there and then the clips in like that. Then you take your 10mm bolts and just return those back into here. I like to start all four before you tighten anything. Normally these just go back in. That's it. And the screws, trim covers. And that's it. Now to help you get this done, we always use the Cybertruck service manual, and I'll post a link on the instructions. But basically this gives you a step-by-step on the removal process that you saw me do on the video. Not as smooth as these instructions are, but I'll mention the link.